Alright, y'all see the title of the video? You feel me? Oh shit. Let me talk right here. Y'all see the title of the video, yo. Woo. Okay, let's get into this motherfucker. Why social media has so much control over your life. Okay? Now, it's crazy. I made this example in my how to limit your social media usage, but I want to actually give y'all a real reason as to why it fucks with you so much and how you can kind of deal with it, how you can get over this shit. It's I don't want to sit here and say it's easy because it's not if it really does run your life. To be honest with you, if look, if you clicked on this video, then you're doing good because you know the problem. To people that don't think it's a problem, they're fucked. They're cooked. And I hope they'll eventually realize, but it's hard when you think that it's not affecting you. Okay? At least acknowledging the fact that it could be is a step. So the first thing is I'll say is that it gives you a sense of control over a different world. Okay. And look, everyone has a role to play on social media, down to the person who posts the content, right? Down to the person who likes the video. At least this is the feel, right? The control. Down to the person who comments. What else? Fucking people that repost. There's so many. Nowadays they give you so many options for you to feel important, right? If there's someone who don't get a lot of posts or don't feel like posting, you can repost shit. It's so crazy. I remember on TikTok, this shit is a literal thing. Like niggas would be like, I forgot what people would say, but people would say shit along the lines of like, this my repost. Why nigga repost my repost? Like shit like that. That's just shit like I remember hearing. It could be other shit. If y'all could let me know in the comments. Now, like I said, since everyone has a role to play on that bitch, it makes it very easy to be on there, even though it makes it very easy to not be the person who's affected by it. You're right, to act like you're not affected by it. But real shit, for example, and this would be one way that I would like look, and matter of fact, take that back. I'ma get into this first before I get into what I was about to say. One, the shit be energy snatching because there's so many times you might be in a video and there's something that you don't agree with that you wouldn't have seen unless you went on social media that fucks with you, right? Now we can all act like it don't fuck with us. Maybe it don't. Maybe it was just me. You feel me? But nigga, you've definitely seen some shit and you were like, nigga, what? And like some shit fires you up to the point where you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta say something, right? You gotta say something in the comments or you gotta like a comment that agreed with you. You know what I mean? You have to go in the comments, scroll down and see, damn, am I the only nigga thinking like this? That shit is taking your energy. You wouldn't even have saw this shit or even cared to even interact with this shit. And it's not to say hate. It's not to say don't be on social media. The thing is, we're living a time and age where if you understand social media, the shit could be the craziest, like life changing shit for you because everyone is just on this shit not knowing it's fucking them up. So that's the only reason why I'm not saying, for example, if you clicked on this video, I'm glad you clicked on this video. YouTube is very different. Honestly, when I'm talking about social media, as long as you're not on YouTube 24/7 and you're watching, if you're watching informational shit, you're not watching just highly edited content that's made to keep you seated down and not really to get you doing anything for real, you're cooked. You're cooked. Um, Also, if the mic audio goes out sometimes, I hope it doesn't. I want to turn off the filter off the shit, but there could be noise coming in and shit that I don't really want in my video. Like I said, the shit could cook you when you're scrolling though, and your algorithm just sending you random shit, right? Random topics, random debates. The shit also changes your mindset. It'll slowly change you into a different person. Not only that, fucking people, for example, when you have labels as I'm an Instagram nigga, I'm a TikTok nigga. You feel me? You're giving yourself, you're basically saying, I'm on TikTok all the time. I'm on Instagram all the time. Right? And like I said, not everybody is the type of person to have it dictate their lifestyle. But when I'm outside, I see people looking at their phones. And here's the thing: if you're not texting someone, what the fuck are you on your phone doing? You're most likely on TikTok or Instagram, right? So it's like I'm not even saying this shit because I'm trying to I'm assuming. It's just like it's gotta be a fact, right? It's gotta be a fact. Or you're listening to music, right? And that's a whole nother thing. But at least if you're listening to good shit, then yeah, you Gucci. But music can fuck up you. You can fuck you up too. Man, listen, everything in this bitch is really made to fuck you up. But music is one of the things that you don't have to let go. Because that's just like it could get you ready, it could get you fired up, it could get you ready to do a lot of shit. So that's why I'm not gonna say a lot of the, you know what I mean? But getting into the shit, like I said, the energy snatching that can happen, like if you disagree with a video, or matter of fact, fuck the energy snatching. I just got into that. Just know if you are scrolling on Instagram and shit like that, or TikTok, and you see a comment or you see a video and it's something that you don't like, and you get to arguing with the motherfucker, and y'all both arguing, y'all both trying to take each other energy. Y'all both trying to get the one up, and it's not gonna stop until that one person stops, and then now you fucking tight, and now you. I've seen this shit, bro. Like I've seen this shit. The nigga just someone will keep on commenting, but this person really don't give a fuck. Really don't give a fuck. So, not everybody's like that, but the thing is also a lot of people be stored in their head too. I was one of these people where I wouldn't let shit take my energy, but it'd be in my head, and I'd be like, "What?" And I'd just be like, "What? Like, huh? Like, are you serious? Like, bruh, like." You know what I mean? Just shit like that, where it was just like shit was not making sense. Because that's the thing. When you come, you're not tripping too. When you come across videos where people have outlandish takes or crazy fucking, it's meant to take your energy. It's meant to make you question shit. There's a reason why content creators, their main goal is to bait you into shit. Like I said, if you clicked on this video, I'm glad you clicked on this shit, and I'm glad you even got to this point in the video, because some people can't do that. There's no cuts on this shit. So, like I said, the content most of the time is meant to bait you. Unless it's good for you or it's curated for you, right? And like I said, like getting into this now, the control it makes you feel, right? So, man, it's being a commenter, not even just a commenter. It's even worse if you're not a creator, right? If you're a creator, you're probably not on social media. That's just a fact. I'm not gonna lie. I think most creators have already realized that if you want to do this shit, you cannot be on this shit, because the shit be fucked up. Like, it'll fuck you up. Now, if you still on this shit, then yeah, it's so crazy. I was just on Instagram today. I haven't been on Instagram like Reels for a fucking like a week or two. So I'm on this shit, and I literally dropped a video based off the shit. That's crazy. I made a video on my fucking how to turn your passion into your vice video, the student edition one. On that one, I literally said, do you want to turn your dark energy? Do you want to turn shit that fucks you up into good shit? I literally saw a video today that was like, huh? I literally hit a huh? What? Huh? And literally just decided to make a video about that. So that's a way that you can turn, like if you make content or you make music or whatever the fuck whatever you do, you can use that shit to turn into that. That's like a good way to use, you know, the energy and keep it flowing so it don't fuck you up fully. Cause you could have a good ass day and hear a take that really fuck you up. Fucking damn. Anyways, like I said, it makes you feel like you have crazy control. If you're not a content creator, it's gonna fuck you up. You ever see videos where people be like, for example, this shit is crazy to me. When people be watching videos and they be in the comments like, but where the reason why dingy. And look, I'm not saying this because I have an ego, whatever the case being, but I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth, bro. These content creators don't give a fuck. Main reason, and I think y'all know this, but y'all don't realize y'all the ones getting your energy taken away. Because it gets you mad. It doesn't get them mad. Maybe it does. Like you could find a content creator where it gets to them, but the niggas that don't get to them, oh, it feeds these niggas. It feeds these niggas. Cause they like, oh, these niggas really think, like they really think because they're commenting, they're doing it. No, that's not how this shit work. Okay? If you believe that you as the commenter or the liker, you have that much control. Yes, you have the power to make someone thingy. But if someone is already lit and you commenting or saying like you talking about something, you have the control, be the people. Like it's the same shit with government. If you're not going out your way to do something, or if you're not in a higher position, you're doing nothing but just talking. You feel me? You're doing nothing but just talking and just feeding these niggas. You feel me? It helps their algorithm. It's gonna help. The more you comment and like on someone else shit that you didn't like, whatever the case being, it's only gonna push their algorithm. It's only gonna make them go up. So, you know what I mean? And that's where a lot of people get fucked up at a lot. And I see this a lot. A lot of people will go online and y'all will talk shit about celebrities, talk shit about Ningy, and y'all doing nothing but feeding niggas. And it gets so crazy to the point that people have realized this shit from a different perspective. The people that are commenting have realized this shit from an outer perspective and said, hold on, if I just clip a video, these niggas gonna have their own takes and think they control the narrative anyways. So boom. And that's what they do. And that's why the clips and shit, like streamers, and the clips can be anything that's not really actually happening. People would just change the narrative and anything could happen. And the thing is, it fucks with the streamers too now. That's the one thing I will say. They don't like that shit. Streamers don't like when something get clipped out of context. But yeah, like I said, that shit will fuck you up though. Because you think you got the power, but you don't. Unless you're in a higher position, the shit really only fuck with you. And maybe you don't think it really does, but you'll see. You feel me? Like I said, being the creator though, and this is why I will say, if you have the dream of being a content creator, do this shit. Do it. I mainly say do it because, especially if you're someone who comments a lot on videos and shit, and you know that you can do it, do it. And I say this because you're doing nothing but helping other people grow. And it's not to say hate or don't support other people. Support other people that are doing good. And that's how I move. I don't just, like, you know what I mean? If I feel like, because if you feel like your comment or your like has that much power, put it to someone who doesn't have that much, right? If you're always commenting and liking on other people's shit, and that's another thing. It's a crowd mentality too. Some people only like shit because other people like the shit. Stupid. You're stupid, my nigga. That's fucking you up. It's fucking you up because that shit will translate into real life. And even if it doesn't, you're still in another whole different world, a whole different realm. Next reason as to why social media has so much control over your fucking life is because it's a whole different world. So, for example, if you're in a coffee shop and 3 people walk in and their presence just fucks you up, or whatever the case being, I don't know what the fuck. They just look off-putting to you or some shit, whatever the case being, and you instantly hit the, where my case at? You instantly hit the, oh, cooked. You're cooked, nigga. That's an instant sign right there that you're frying yourself. You're frying yourself. I saw this shit too when I was on the train. It was me and my bro, and yo, me and him, we're not on our phones and nothing. We just chilling, and we look straight. I live in New York, so this shit's even crazy out here. You will really notice this shit. Yo, I could you not. A nigga hit a nigga. Okay, I don't even know how to explain this shit because I'm not trying to make it seem no certain way. But I could you not. This nigga is sitting right next to his girl and he's on his phone the whole time and they're just showing TikToks to each other. Now, the average person might be like, what the fuck is wrong with that? My nigga, you was right next to your girl and you was not trying to you're not trying to talk to her. You not, like, you feel me? And I think in New York, what it is a lot is like people be trying to protect the peace, but it's like, what are you trying to protect the peace of? What, nigga? You feel me? Like, yo, people in the main thing niggas say in New York is that we just mind our business. Nigga, yeah, you been doing that. You been doing that, nigga. You been minding your business. Like, no shit. You feel me? You can only be in your own mind, nigga. So. Yeah, especially if you're asleep, you not like actually, you feel me? You not actually wake. You know, if you're not there, then you especially gonna be asleep. So it's like, come on, you can't say some shit like that, and that's where it be fucked up because they normalize this shit. That's what makes this shit such an easy habit to just pull out your phone anytime any type of inconvenience happens to you. Just notice, and that's the one thing I would say. If you don't fuck with the things I'm saying, or if it's hurting you, it's offending you, whatever the case being, just take the time out your day to notice how many times you will pull out your phone when you're uncomfortable. The shit has control. That's controlling you. You feel me? Or you go on your phone, and I say social media, but this shit could be for anything. Next thing is if you don't post certain shit because of other people. That's one, mind control. And fucking just your whole shit got hijacked by fucking a program on your phone. Like, you won't even post certain shit because you thinking about how other people think. Social media was meant for, especially from your perspective, it was meant for you. So if you thinking about it from like you trying to protect other niggas' peace, or I shouldn't post this, I should, unless it's coming from a perspective of like strategic, like okay, damn, okay, I shouldn't post this, I should post that, right? Or this would be better to post than this. That's better ethic than being like, oh, I'm not gonna post this. I don't want nobody to say nothing. That's bad energy. You're blocking your blessings. You feel me? Damn, it's so crazy. Whenever I make these videos, I always end up stopping them, and then I got so much more other shit to say. That's why I'm keeping it flowing. I'm gonna have to do like a live stream one day, and just like fireball these bitches. But yeah, this video already decently long. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys don't take anything I say to heart. Take it as information for you to move better and further for yourself. Don't let social media control your life. Don't. It's the easiest thing. And I say Instagram thingy for y'all adults, y'all grown folks. Like I say, shit. Oh my god. I say like 25 and up, or no. I was 25 and up is like that's damn near my generation kind of. Like if you want to count it, I saw a lot of shit. I saw like I grew up with fucking old cartoons and shit. Being born 2007, believe it or not. Yeah, believe it or not. Nigga, if you like 30, 40, Facebook, y'all not slick. Y'all not slick. Oh yeah, they programming y'all niggas. I might have to really make a video for Facebook. That's crazy. I don't even be on that bitch for real, but I could just tell that it fucks y'all up. Like they could put anything on that bitch. And it's not to say that y'all believe anything that's on there, but it will be to say that y'all niggas will see this shit and it'll crack y'all up. Also, I'm sorry if the camera froze a lot, then it is what it is. Hopefully it didn't freeze too much. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Like I said, I'm gonna try posting more. I'm trying to get in nature. My phone don't got a lot of storage, so I might have to just do a decent amount of videos just like this, especially when I'm trying to get them out and shit. So yeah, other than that, it's been your boy. Stay safe, stay healthy, drink water, eat your fruits, eat your veggies. You feel me? Try to cut out as much meat and process. I'm not gonna say meat because, like I said, the shit be hard. But try to cut out as much processed food. That's my main thing. Cut out as much processed food as you fucking can, nigga. Get your sleep. Stay off the fucking phone. Unless you're watching an important, unless you're watching videos like this. You feel me? Let me stop. But yeah. It's been your boy. Stay safe, stay healthy.